I've got a message for Ed, but I'll get to that at the end. I wanted to address this sooner, but sometimes I'm up late at night defending myself against the miniature hate mob created by a Patreon post. It honestly depends week to week. First, let me catch you up. I made a video on the Team Covenant release of Sorcery Contested Realms set Dragonlord. And then I made two commentary videos on one of my favorite sorcery creators, Art House Collector. I also make YouTube comments all the time. This is one such comment I made on Lord of Itza's YouTube channel in regards to the newest set release from Sorcery Contested Realm. How could they possibly react to this in a positive way? I had to sell a kidney to afford a box from Ed, and if they reprint this thing or secretly have a huge inventory, I'm going to be tight about it. Availability was the best part of the game. Art is great, but it's everywhere and not exclusive to sorcery. Even if there is enough product, the question then becomes, why was this a $60 box if it wasn't so exclusive? Go hog wild on the negative response. Sorcery messed up big time with this one, in one way or another. If you need help understanding what the phrase sell a kidney is about, I linked an educational video down below in my comments section. And by the way, if anyone wants to leave me a negative comment, anywhere on my YouTube channel is the appropriate place to do that. Go hog wild. After leaving this comment, I got a message from Ed on Ed Beard Jr. Fantasy Artist, his YouTube channel. It was over 1,100 words long. He also banned me from his Patreon, effectively canceling my order for his art package. Now, this is probably the best case scenario because all of the art I was previously interested in and the products he had have suddenly become fairly unpalatable for me. Now, I also got a full refund for the year that I had subscribed as a patron. So I'm very thankful for that, and this has certainly cured me of any FOMO I had for missing any sorcery set in the future. Which leads me to my message to Ed before we review the opus he left in my comment section. I'm going to be reading this. Ed, I heard you talk about the year-long patrons getting first dibs on your Dragonlord allocation during your Collector Art Houses live with Ed Beard Jr., and I was instantly in. I didn't realize that the conditions for that were a $350 art package plus shipping and handling. I became a patron before your Patreon post clarifying these prices. You have the ability to look at those dates and confirm that. I have never heard of you before finding you through Sorcery Contested Realm. I even mentioned you in a positive light when I discovered you in one of my Sorcery Box opening videos. I think it would be appropriate for you to consider that some new fans will find you through Sorcery and be unfamiliar with any prior comments you've made about upcoming projects. As for the money comments you referenced, listen back to the 1 hour, 31 minute mark of the rebroadcast you posted after the National Comcast outage. Have I really misjudged your interests? You even say in the comment you left on my video that it's called business. Businesses are all about making money. You can be about authenticity and money at the same time. Most everyone, especially YouTubers, can relate to wanting their labors to produce a profit. When I talked about respecting you for being real about things, clearly I was mistaken to do so. Now, if you've ever made posts about me claiming that I am framing things in a false narrative, or if you've ever made posts saying my content is maligning to its core, well, if you did any of those things, Ed, I would say that's pretty damn shameful. I can tell you in plain English, I've never meant you any harm, Ed. My 3 latest commentary videos on YouTube were my most liked ever, totaling a humble 18 thumbs up, which for me is a big deal and outside of my normal box opening content. Also, please understand, if someone's made comments about predatory practices or negative feedback you've received on the internet, They are not all inclusively my responsibility. I've made very limited comments about you on anything, anywhere. So please don't confuse me with all of the negative feedback you've gotten on the internet. And if you made posts about me seeking out my name and it resulted in a lot of hate from a little mini mob, on a personal level, Ed, I would feel pretty bad about it, and I would feel like you were partially responsible for that. I'm looking forward to putting you in my past, Ed. Congratulations on the success you've had. To quote you from another post on Lord of Itza comments explaining about my offerings, I had to sell a kidney to afford a box from Ed. I really did not want to waste my time on this, but since you are a member of my Patreon, and I don't know your name to look you up at the moment, but I will find it soon enough, I will address this video as you are spreading false narratives, framing the facts as it pertains to my Patreon or my packages of Dragonlord. I have never said or done any bait and switch in any way, knowingly or unknowingly, with my 700 boxes and their packages. It was very carefully thought out, contrary to your suggestion. I have never changed my policy, nor my prices, ever. I have also explained multiple times on 2 separate live streams with multiple large channels, Mike's as well as Cardboard Guide, that if we get close to sellout of each of the art card tiers, a person may not get their tier or level of art package they want. Thus, chance they may not get their level tier. That's not saying a current patron member may not get any tier or a chance to get a Dragonlord package I offer. I address this clearly with Cardboard Guide as well as my own private Patreon multiple times. You had multiple chances to ask for further clarity on the chat you say you watched on my live. As to it's all about the money claim, more insinuating, and you sure as hell should not have gotten that from an hour-long Patreon live. I have never said I created the Dragonlord for the money. I wrote a book in 2005 and continued straight through 2012, then licensed the storyline and IP to be an adaptation for the game. Every aspect of this product is my IP. The names on the cards, the logo, Ed Beard Jr.'s Dragonlord. It is a lifetime achievement, an opus of mine, and goes far beyond just 13 characters. Let's be clear again. Making sure I maximize the profits and control my IP is called business, not the same as all about the money, as you have tried to frame me. I have said in response to people insinuating I am predatory or all about the money grab, that I can do whatever I want with my 700 boxes I purchased, not as a retailer, but the creator of the IP. Whether it's giving them away for free, along with an original art card for my patron members, so the member buys it at a discount of $200, or hold back 100 boxes and sell them on the open market for 400 or more, whatever they are going for at the time. Currently, the S&N box alone is valued at $85. If you got from that, I'm all about the money, then you didn't pay attention. But I got you covered. So far, I have not taken any money for the art card original deluxe box packages and art cards as of yet. So you don't have to feel strong-armed to buy anything from us, and I will definitely want to refund your membership, as you have demonstrated to be exactly what I do not want to have join my Patreon. Just send me a message identifying your name, and I will get right on that tomorrow. You clearly had no interest in joining my Patreon now or over the last 1.5 years I was creating the paintings for this Dragonlord set, or you would have joined at any time prior to the demand for the Dragonlord box. We don't want people joining our Patreon just to get the box and have and will continue to refuse membership if we find out that's what you're joining for. We want happy, no buyer's remorse, Folks that enjoy great entertainment and watching my family and I create art, like the 123 members I have had since 2019 have enjoyed. The additional 100 new members have proven to be real fans of my work, as they have already purchased many non-Dragon Lord related art product we offer and have been regularly engaging on the Patreon chat about my art. We have fortunately only had 2 resellers we refused to join or blocked. So no, actually the additional 100 plus new members just never knew about my Patreon, and after investigating some free episodes joined. Like I said, we don't want anyone to join for the Dragon Lord's box alone. Patreon isn't representative of 1% of my income, so I'm not sweating new members lost. As I have stated multiple times, you should not join my Patreon just to get a Dragon Lord box. You join my Patreon to be entertained, support my work, and get my original art card plus discount plus the Dragon Lord's box for free. I am not charging anything for the Dragon Lord box. It's essentially free. The math, entry level $350, listed on my website for years for $550. Gets you an original drawing on the back of an artist proof card of the Artist Series 1 plus the signed number box. Savings of $200 off list in the free signed and numbered box, as well as signing of all cards, if so desired, another $140 value. Total savings, $340. So if that feels like a kidney donor deal, you should really not have joined. Funny how you didn't mention those values. I look forward to getting your Patreon message with your name and refunding you so you can be free from the feeling strong-armed. No disrespect to Ed? Ha ha ha! It is disrespectful to falsely frame a narrative that is not truth, nor based in fact, whether by design or ignorance. My Patreon is plastered with detailed facts about the terms and conditions on how to obtain my art card packages with Dragon Lord box. You should have taken a closer look. Lastly, I see you have used Mike's video for commentary, and perhaps he's good with that. However, just in case you were thinking you can use anything from my Patreon content, all members agree to an NDA when you join my Patreon for any and all content on my Patreon or through my Patreon. All is my copyrighted content, broadcast on my channel. I expect you will abide by those rules, or I will pursue you, as I have done with anyone who violates my Patreon rules. You do not have my permission to use in part or in whole any content, written or otherwise, from my Patreon.